Hey everybody, welcome back. Tonight we're just going to do a regular shave, nothing really in particular to talk about. Lathers have been made up as my usual. But the soap I'm using tonight is something that's, well, at least the full container, is relatively new to my den. And that is Loose Screw Shavings Uncomfortably Numb. This is by Rick, I always get his last name wrong, Newman, out in New Jersey. 3 ounces, really good soap. This one isn't a based off anything, it's just kind of a cologne style scent. And I did use that in the sample. Rick was kind enough to send me a little sample container here that I've since scooped out and put into the full container. Now it is getting warmer here, so to go along kind of with the theme of Uncomfortably Numb, I added in some gel into the bowl before I go up to the lather, as well as using some of the chill mill from PAA. So I have 2 forms of cooling agents in there. The razor, or the brush I'm using tonight, is my Omega 4-8 bore. And I just whipped it up very nicely. And I'll be going with a Weck this evening. So let's go ahead and get this going. This lather is absolutely beautiful. The scent on this is not too strong. But no, I did add the chill and chill mill. I'm feeling that cooling, which is just, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Last time I used this soap, I added some menthol with the chill mill. Definitely feel it around the lips. So we'll go with that. And we'll need to load this. I think I've figured out bore for the most part is I don't need to treat it like a badger or synthetic where I get all enough soap in there for 3 passes. I need to kind of let it do its thing and go back to the puck in between passes a little bit, or apply a stick or cream, whatever. But anyway, and then the eraser, as I mentioned, is my Surgical Prep Weck with a, I don't know what use, Personna Hair shaper blade in there. Ends are not muted on this. Been seeing a lot of Wecks lately, and I can understand why. They're beautiful razors, absolutely phenomenal. Though I have been using a lot of Chevettes. Mostly I've been using stuff like the Kai Captain, or recently I've been using the Focus Slim, or other ones that don't have quite as long of a blade. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I love the feedback on these blades. Oh, just wonderful stuff. And so we got it wet enough. That rinsed wonderfully clean. Now one thing I have seen a lot of people doing is using a mister or a squirt bottle. Some of you may recognize this from live shaves I was doing a year and a half ago when I was using that on my face. So it's not a new thing for me. I'm glad that people are finally starting to do that, and I'm not the, when I first started doing it, people would do, but I hadn't seen it before. I don't want to take credit if someone else has done it before, but I'm doing it for a year and a half. So just want to get that out there. I know there's one channel in particular that's people giving him credit for it. I don't think he's trying to take credit, but I know one individual in particular is trying to really push the narrative that he created it. I know it's not a fact. I know that for a fact. He didn't. But, oh well. I have never done it on this channel. That's because I mostly do my lather off camera. That's to save time on the video, because you're already, 20, 30 minutes long. It's long enough. You need a little lather too. I'm experimenting a little bit with the order of strokes here, trying to be a little bit more efficient so they don't take as long with a chevette or a straight. I haven't been using these very long. Beautiful razor. I always have issues right here. I always have weird growth on the corner of my mouth. So a little bit of red somewhere. Not sure where that came from. Oh. Oh, right there, maybe. I don't know, I can't see. I can't tell where it came from. It's not bad anyway. Oh, right there, we have a bump. So, like Chris over at IMCDB says, I had a bump. I'm not counting that as a bad thing, because there was already a bump there. So it's not really a weeper, just cut open a little bump. Which is not going to detract from the quality of shave. From small little cut of a bump. Man, I'm telling you, this stuff, oh, it's good soap, nice and slick. I love the addition of menthol. Then it's going to just get colder and colder a little bit as I go. With the addition of that chill synthetic chilling agent, which is just beautiful. Especially this time of year. That's the good stuff. You have plenty of lather in here. A little cold water. Kind of reactivate that menthol and the chel. Go back to the bowl. Oh man, that is cold and awesome. Went out and mowed the lawn today, or at least part of it. My oldest actually enjoys mowing the lawn. So he did part of the front yard, my wife did part of the backyard, and he finished up. So that was nice. Man, this just worked. There we go. So speaking of boar, one thing that was mentioned to me on one of the groups is that boar doesn't behave like a veg synthetic. It doesn't hold on to the lather. So you treat it as such as you use it, and then it's going to release the lather. And you go back, you either apply more shave stick or whatever in between passes. Which is a good thing of bowl lathering. I should go back to my bowl. Yep, a little bit of red. Came through. But like I said, there was a bump, so I'm not counting it as anything bad. I can still feel the bump. That's the thing with these hair shaper blades, they are not forgiving. They don't really flex. Sounds like Benai's going to tuck herself in tonight. There. Not bad, not bad. There. Just one last thing about the width or length of these blades. You just take a nice little chunk off compared to like a DE Chevette like the Focus Slim. Although, you have to be careful with the corners, especially in the hollows of your neck. Usually where I get myself is like right down here if I do get myself. not bad. That's what's a tricky spot. You can see, where's it right here? I got myself with my IPC a while ago. I'm still working on healing. I was talking to Dave Card a while ago about this area right here, my little troubled spot, and he mentioned doing that kind of little J hook. I was just trying to do, and I got that pretty good. I just need a little bit of a touch up, but nothing bad. I've been seeing guys in Sweden using Weck quite a bit lately too. It's really cool seeing Johan use one. He did one video. He just went on and on about how awesome the Weck is. And I have to agree, it's a phenomenal razor. If you can get over the initial aspect of that's the blade, I mean, it looks intimidating, but not really. It's just a wonderful razor to use, and I understand the other ones that have the other different skills than the surgical prep ones are lighter than this. And that these, any Weck with the Kismet blades, are just tough to beat as far as smoothness and everything else is concerned. Now, when I got the package that contained the Kai that is on loan, I need to get this sent back to Harry. Harry was kind enough to include some Kismet blades. I've just been using the same Personna blades, or the same Personna blade that's been in the Weck for the past few shaves. And the Personna blades, they can go a long time. I don't know exactly how many shaves I get per blade, but I know they're made by Personna. I use the PTFE blades. And I think one time I pushed a PTFE blade to 50 something shaves. That was mostly because I wanted to see how far you go before it became uncomfortable. And it wasn't uncomfortable, I could have still gone over 60. But the shave just wasn't lasting as long as I would have liked. I think most I've done is about 40. With a gem. Not a gem. The Personna Hair shavers. Again, probably could have used more or gotten more out of it, but why? You don't need to. Why push the blade to where it becomes uncomfortable? I don't know what use this is on, honestly, on this blade. And that close up already? Oh, we did. was watching Chris Bailey talking about the grip here, and that's kind of how I hold mine when I go up against the grain, or even over here when I go across grain. This side is I hold my razor, kind of that, so it's still nice and loose, but I use the pinky around the scales to kind of stabilize it. And again, I'm learning still. That's just what I found worked for me so far. No, it didn't close. Maybe I should. We got it when it went this way. A little bit of blood, not much. The scent on this soap is not that strong, which is nice, because you can really pair it with anything afterwards. Ooh. Not sure if you saw that. I did a little bit of hooking down here with the jawline as well. Try to get that a little bit smoother. And that didn't do so bad. That was actually quite nice. This area always takes me a little bit longer, so we'll go ahead and clean up the other areas first, and then come get the chin. You notice here, I went this way across grain, then up, because my hair grows this way. And then it kind of starts growing that when they meet here, about my bottom of my earlobe. Very efficient. And I didn't rinse in between, so I got lather from both sides. Oh, wow. And yes, I am a right hand dominant, so trying to go this way with my left hand is interesting, to say the least. I don't need to dry that off. There we go. See how that feels. Not bad at all. Sorry, it's a little bit more silent than normal. But, bleed. Trying to not mess myself up too much. And there's the kick of the Chel and the menthol. Oh, just heavenly. That is super, that is smooth. That's a good shave. Which is easy when you have good soap. And I do highly recommend anyone that hasn't tried Rick's soap or loose screw. I don't know if he has any left. I missed out on the first release, and I talk to Rick every once in a while, you know, and Rick and I chat. So I missed out on the first release. I said, hey, are you doing a second batch? You know, same scent, different scent, I don't care. Whatever it is, I've heard really good things about your soap. I want some. And he said he was doing a second batch. I messaged him and says, hey, put me on the list. And as soon as that's done curing, put me on the list, I want some bad. And then when it was released, he said, hey, it's coming out. I said, sweet. And he sent an invoice, and I sent payment and got the soap. And I'm glad I did, because dang, it's good stuff. One thing I haven't done with his soap is just strictly face lathered. Because I mostly bowl lather. It's a hard soap. And it's a harder soft soap, I should say. But it will lather very nicely. I've lathered it with a synthetic. I've used, obviously, a boar and a Badger synthetic mix, and all that lathers up really well. Oh man, that was a phenomenal shave. See if I can get that just a touch closer. Residual slickness on this is phenomenal. Yep, got that pretty good. Beautiful. We will call that good. So I just do my cleanup and everything else off camera. We're already going close to 30 minutes. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just gonna finish off with my witch hazel, and I'm gonna try some of the Star Jelly aftershave that PAA sent in one of my last orders when I got the Peregrino. So I'm gonna try that off camera. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Highly appreciate you even sticking around this long, and thank you to the new subscribers as well. And I'll catch you guys next week.